Student Naturalists with the NHSN, and Merry Christmas. You may remember in October we did a little Halloween special video, and this is the one for Christmas time. And you may notice the scenery is a bit different. We're not outside, we're not in nature. We will be later in the video, but to start with the NHSN does do a lot of outdoor stuff. It's a Natural History Society, but we also have a lot of heritage in our archives, some of which has to do a bit with Christmas, because John Hancock's brother, Albany Hancock, John Hancock is named after he is the one who, the museum that we're in is named after, and his brother, Albany Hancock, who was also a very significant figure in the definition of the society, was born on Christmas Eve. And we have some of his original illustrations of nudibranchs, which are a type of sea slug, and we have some original illustrations by Thomas Buick of a lot of birds, some of which are the birds that are featured in the 12 Days of Christmas song.
Yes, Thomas Buick was a naturalist who was born in 1753 and died in 1828, which is a year before the NHSN was formed. He also had the Buick Swan named after him. He really liked wood carvings, so he revolutionised wood carvings. And he was also pioneered natural history art, and here's some of his drawings. Turtle dove.
Very Christmassy. Where's it gone?
Turkey. Oh, turtle dove.
There, sorry, there it is. Very detailed for such an intricate drawing. There's some more kind of bird illustrations. Turkey. Very Christmassy. And of course the partridge. We don't have any pear trees though. We've only got the partridge. So we're here now in the David Gardner Medwin bookstore that the NHSN has in the archives for all the rare bits and bobs that, well, the usual people aren't allowed to come and have a look at. But we have here some illustrations from Albany Hancock of nudibranchs, which are types of sea slug. And we thought that this was relevant to the sort of Christmas vibe, as Albany Hancock was actually born on Christmas Eve, 24th of December. So we'll show you these a bit up close, and one interesting thing that I thought, looking at these nudibranchs, it took me back to 2020 during lockdown, because I live on the coast. It was quite easy when we had a hour's walk to go down to the beach into the rock pools, and because there were so many less people about, it was really rife with new types of wildlife that I hadn't seen, and I actually found a nudibranch in the rock pools, and I have a video. So we'll take a few shots of these for you, and then I'll play the video of the nudibranch, an actual live video of it coming up for air to keep its body structure, and then a few other little close-ups and bits and bobs of it, which I think you'll find really interesting. some of the heritage side of what we have here at NHSN to do with kind of Christmas and that, with the different illustrations by Buick, some of which kind of link to the 12 Days of Christmas and the turkey from Christmas dinners, and Albanese stuff as he was born on Christmas Eve. And I think that's a nice little change from what we usually do with being in nature all the time. But we're going to double back to that now and head to the Rising Sun Country Park.
And here we're going to be showing you some Christmas themed flora. So we'll be talking about holly, snowberries, things like that.
So we're here at Rising Sun after, oh, hang on, horse poo, don't you stood in the poo.
That's fine.
Okay. So we're here at the Rising Sun after talking about the heritage stuff, and from the coast it took me like 40 minutes, I think. You just have to get the train to Palmersville and then it's like a 10-minute walk from there.
It took me about 40 minutes on the metro. I got on at Central. I can't remember where I got off.
Palmersville.
Palmersville.
Yeah, same as me.
It took me about 17 minutes to walk here from the metro station.
Yeah. It's the peak of December now. December 4th? 5th? 4th? Yeah. And it's freezing as per. So Evie's got a hat on. I've got my big coat on. It's getting into proper winter now. But it is very nice here.
Yes.
We've seen lots of nice
wildlife.
birds.
Lots of berries.
We started off in the cafe as well, where it was nice and warm, and then we had to go out and brave the cold. There's a nice bit of a bird hide that we're looking forward to seeing. Hopefully we'll be able to find. So yeah, come along.
So we've just came across some snowberries. We're going to tell you a few facts about them. They're just these round, squishy things that pop. So Native Americans used to use snowberries for soap, brooms, and they're even used for erosion control.
It's the time that I spoke to you a little bit about the history behind Rising Sun Country Park. It used to be a coal mining and colliery area, both of which were shut down in April of 1969, and it has been transformed throughout that time into 162 hectares of natural landscape. It's a really big hub for kind of nature, naturalist communities, education, outreach, and in 2016 a volunteer group was founded called Friends of Rising Sun Country Park. There's lots of different friends of groups and different nature reserves and parks throughout the area, but this one is Friends of Rising Sun Country Park, and they do lots of volunteering work for either events that are being run for kids or actual hands-on conservation work on, I think, Thursday mornings. And one more historical fact that is interesting is that this area used to actually be a trial area for steam engines in the 70s or 80s, and that was run by George Stephenson, who is quite a character.
So right now we're walking to the lake that's central to the Rising Sun Country Park. It's an LNR, it's a local nature reserve. We're just going to go and see what wildlife we can see.
And it's classified as an LNR, not just because of the lake's importance to the area, which obviously it is for all the birds and stuff, but the surrounding area is full of mosaic habitats, and mosaic habitats are lots of individual habitats like wetland, woodlands, the lake itself, all in really close proximity, which means there's a really high biodiversity and lots of ranges of different plants and stuff. So, like we said in the last clip, we're on our way to the lake, and just coming down the path, we're on the south side of the lake, I believe, and we have found this bird hide that we're filming from. And as per, we were stupid enough to not bring any binoculars, but this swan just there has been staring us down for the past 5 minutes, and I don't think he wants us to stay here for much longer, or he might get angry. What are we doing? We found a board depicting all the steam engine stuff that I talked about during the history time. Mary George Stephenson in 1814. Wow.
Crazy.
Amazing.
And a map.
Yeah. A map of all the railway stuff.
George Stephenson was known as the father of railways.
Wow.
Oh.
You can see a really nice illustration of all the railway stuff. A J. Mm.
Oh, it's gone! Oh no! Maybe I scared it off.
You think?
Oh no!
It's right there, it's right there. I got it on video flying.
The J ever.
You got a bit excited. It's probably not perfectly visible, but in this bush there is
Oh, it's a great.
great tit. You can see it moving around. It's just flown off now. There was a great tit finding sticks to do nest building. He had a stick in his mouth, so he's off to start building a nest for the next breeding season.
Jelly ear.
Like from the Halloween video.
Whoa.
You can really see how that one does look like kind of a wrinkled up ear.
So squishy.
Ducks. So now we're here at a smaller lake. All this. It's a kind of to the northeast of where the lake is. If you just follow up the trail, there's, I believe, another pair of swans there, which probably will compete with the other pair that's on the lake, unless it's just the same one that have flown over here, but I doubt it. Lots of mallards, lots of different types of gull. What have you seen, Evie? Lots of ducks.
There's a coot.
Coots.
I don't know what the ones look like that.
Very nice either way. Here come the swans.
Here comes the swans. And I say, it's all right.
No, we'll get copyright.
Oh. Hello.
Please don't attack. Ooh, hello.
Hi, baby. Hey. Oh. Ah.
Back up.
Oh my god. Shaking their tails up. So we came across some holly. We thought we'd talk about it for its Christmassy kind of theme. Holly can live for 300 years, and it's also got spiky leaves for a defense mechanism to stop things from eating it, really. But you can find ones with smooth leaves, which suggests that
it doesn't really have any predators. People use holly to, well, they used to use it to repel witches and demons, and it was also thought that it was bad luck if you cut down a holly tree, as well as hawthorn trees as well. So don't cut them down.
Thank you so much for watching our Christmas Wildside walk.
Thank you.
We will see you in the new year, and with new places, new nature, hopefully in some more places further out of the Newcastle area maybe that we haven't done, the previous Student Naturalists didn't do, so looking forward to that. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thomas Buick was a naturalist. He died in
1828. He was born in 1753.
So
Yeah, go on.
Thomas Buick was a man.
He was. You're right. Hey, what am I doing?